Well, hi, everybody, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Senior Cadillac Sales Director Kelli Key, and I'm so glad that you took a minute just to find out a little bit more about what your consultant is super excited about. And so this call is called Have You Pondered Pink? And so your consultant is super excited about sharing with you all about what she's doing in Mary Kay. And she may be just earning her pearls of sharing, or maybe she's giving you the opportunity to look at this link to find out a little bit more about our Mary Kay world. Now, sometimes I know you think, what's in that pink Kool-Aid that your consultant is drinking, because you've never seen her this excited in your life. But whatever is going on, however she got you to listen, thank you from the bottom of our hearts for just taking a minute to listen and hear a little bit more about our Mary Kay opportunity. So if you're joining us and you're a guest of an independent beauty consultant tonight, what I want you to do is just text her really quick and tell her that you're on, and then she's going to text me so that I can see who might be joining us tonight. And so I would love to know if you have joined us, and then we're going to share some thoughts and a little bit about our Mary Kay opportunity. First of all, I'm going to tell you some of the qualities that we look for in a successful Mary Kay beauty consultant. Then I'm going to touch on 4 main topics about how we make our money, the cars we drive, and some of the things you may have wondered about your Mary Kay beauty consultant. Then I'm going to tell you what it takes to get started in Mary Kay. So we're going to do that all pretty quickly. And at the very end, I'm going to ask you some important questions. This is the information that you're going to send to your consultant. And it's also, at the very end, I'm going to give you a little phrase that you're going to tell your consultant so that we can get you entered on our drawing. So if you're joining us tonight and you're part of someone has invited you from our Key User Unit or Future Brave area, then your name is going to get entered to win a free Michael Kors handbag. And this will be drawn in July. So we are going to get started with our call. And I hope to goodness that you guys are tuning in and that you received the link from your consultant and you're ready to hear a little bit more about Mary Kay. This question: have you ever pondered pink? Have you ever wondered why your consultant is so energized, so excited, so thrilled about getting up and doing her Mary Kay business? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you a little bit of my journey as we go through today about what we're looking for in a successful Mary Kay beauty. I just want to share with you 6 qualities that we feel are great qualities of an independent beauty consultant. And if you have 3 or more of these qualities, then you might be a good match for us. If you have less than that, then you might be a great talent scout for your consultant. So the first thing I want to tell you about is we look for women who are busy women. Now, I know that women work full time, they've got 5 or 6 things on their plate. We're women. Women are crazy busy. We think there's another thing we can fit on our plate. If you're those women, I know that's true. But what I found is that most women who are busy women are always going to be busy doing something. Now, throughout my life, my mom, I remember when I was a young girl, my mom always told me I worked 3 jobs at one point. And she's always telling me, you're burning your candle at both ends. Well, I'm a busy person. I'm always going to be a busy person. And so why not be making some money and busy and making money for your family and for whatever things you might need to be doing? What about having financial freedom? What about having total flexibility? So women get more done. And you know what? They don't bring more work to the people in the office that are doing less. They bring more work to those who are achieving and getting things done. So first quality is busy women. Second quality, oh my goodness, this was my #1 reason for joining Mary Kay almost 20 years ago. We're looking for women who are money motivated. Now, if you have stacks and stacks of money in your living room floor, then it may not be something for you. But if you are motivated to do more, you personally don't need more cash, but you love to be able to sponsor and share your money with a charitable foundation or a cause that you are totally invested in and totally believe in. Whatever the case may be, money doesn't buy happiness, money buys choices. And I know when Mary Kay walked into my life over 20 years ago, I definitely needed more cash flow as I was walking away from a full-time corporate job and looking for something that would give me be able to replace that income. So whether you're in Mary Kay, just what you're thinking about Mary Kay just for some extra summer cash money and do our pilot program, whether you're looking for change, you will find that more women earn over $100,000 in Mary Kay than any other company in America. So I was definitely motivated by money when I came in, but that's not the reason I stayed. Number 3, we look for women who are not the sales type. I have a philosophy about women. We like to buy, but we don't want to be sold. So when's the last time you walk in at the mall and the sales clerk comes up to you and says, "May I help you?" What's the first thing that comes out of your mouth? "Oh, I'm fine. I'm just looking," right? That's what we all say. And so I want you to know that women like to buy, but they don't want to be sold. And so we take a teaching approach in Mary Kay, and we give our clients the opportunity to fall in love with this product and use. And because we sell a consumable product, your customers are going to develop relationships with you. It's not going to be a one-time sale. That consumable product goes down the drain every night, and those women are coming back for more. So if you are teachable and you can take a teaching position or take a teaching approach, you're going to actually sell more than being a high-pressured salesman. Because I feel like most women don't like that, and they don't ever want to be that. Well, guess what? Pushy people care, and they don't even know they're being pushy. So you're not going to be a pushy sales type. We're going to teach you how to take a teaching approach and to share this product with women, make them feel important, and give them the empowerment to feel beautiful on the inside and the outside. Number 4, we look for women who don't know a lot of people. Now, I know that sounds strange to you, but if you can name more than 3 people right now, and probably most of you have at least 3 or 5 more girlfriends and moms, then you know more people than I knew when I started my business over 20 years ago in Memphis, Tennessee. You see, I knew 3 people, sort of, and I took 3 people. And from those 3 people, I built a successful business because we work strongly off of referrals. Let's think about it. When was the last time that you needed a gynecologist or a hairdresser to go and Google it and pick the first name that comes up? No, you asked a girlfriend. So it's okay if you don't have tons of people to start with. We usually have you write a list of 30 to 50 people that you know, sort of like if you were married or having a baby shower. And if you come up with more than 3, you absolutely have more than I had when I got started. But what I know is you can start with friends and family, but friends and family have 2 questions for you. Friends want to know what their discount is, and family wants to know what they get free. So we're going to teach you how to take those friends and family and build from that and be able to work the referral program and have fun with that and be able to continue your business. Number 5 quality that we look for in a successful Mary Kay beauty consultant is women who are family oriented. Women that feel Mary Kay will never apologize for giving our consultants this philosophy of God first, family second, and career third. Always going to be that type of company, whether it's politically correct or not. We believe that when you put your faith first, everything else will fall into place. And number 6, we look for women who are decision makers. Now, but you may be thinking, well, when I start in Mary Kay right now, why is this a great time? Well, I'm going to tell you why it's a great time. This is the Super Bowl in Mary Kay. It is the end of our year. It is like the Super Bowl. It's like the Miss America, the Grammys, the Academy Awards, all rolled into one. And I'll use them in right now for reasons that we're not here in life. We're rolling out red carpet for our new members during the month of June. This is a prime selling time, and it is a prime time if you've ever pondered pink to get started in your Mary Kay career now. Let me just quickly review these, them in your house. So first of all, busy woman. Second, motivated by money motivated. 3, not sales type. 4, don't necessarily know a lot of people. Number 5, family oriented or have a high degree of value or independent. And number 6, women who are decision makers. Now, if you have 3 or more of these qualities, you'd be a great match for us in Mary Kay. If not, that's okay. You could totally be a talent scout for your consultant and help her to find women that are like you. Because you know what? You not advertise consult Mary Kay. We hand select the women that we want to work with. And she hand selected you. And so I want you to pat yourself on the back and say, wow, she hand selected me. And so whether this is for you or not, just be honored that she actually asked you to join this call and to watch this video. Maybe you're watching it back on the, whatever the case may be, she valued you enough that she wants to work with you. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I want you to grab a piece of paper, if you got a piece of paper, and we're going to discuss 4 areas in Mary Kay. We're going to discuss, I want you to vertical line and then a horizontal line. And then you're going to label this with 4 different topics that we're going to talk about tonight. Money, cars, prizes, and then the last is flexibility. Okay, so money, cars, prizes, and flexibility. And I'm going to start with money because one of the reasons that women join our company, and I found that most women are motivated by money originally. It's not why they stay in Mary Kay. They stay for the relationships. They stay for the ability to change life and the ability to total empowerment. The number one reason most women join is they need extra money. Maybe you just need a couple of $1,000s for a family vacation or to go on a family reunion, whatever the case may be. Or maybe you really are finding that you can't make ends meet each month. Maybe you need an extra $1,000, an extra $500. Or maybe you're like me and you want to leave a 6-figure income job so that you can have total freedom and flexibility in your life. Either way, whatever the case may be, you can be a very spare time consultant, you can be a part-time consultant, or you can work this business full-time. As a consultant, working full-time in Mary Kay is about 6 to 10 hours a week. And you'd be surprised, but the women who are working 6 to 10 hours a week are earning free cars. And then anybody working over that is moving into the top 2% in Mary Kay. So here's how we make our money. We control all of our own money. Mary Kay pays us a very generous 50% commission on everything we sell. We are the highest paid direct sales commission in the United States. And so that's awesome for you out there that maybe you've looked at some other network marketing companies and you're like, wow, they make 20%. We make 50%. The average consultant in a new party when she's learning, the average, and that's the best, the worst, the worst, the best, is about $250 in 2 hours. It's about $125 profit, anywhere from $35 to $75 an hour. So there's girl-sized money in there. And that's just with sharing your products. Of course, you have reorders also, and your website and other ways that people will buy from you. But the number one, most successful consultants are out holding parties, sharing products, putting the product on their faces and letting them experience the product. Because the product is so great, it really does sell itself. That's one area, is just the sales area. You can also be a team builder if that's what you desire to do, where you'll make, Mary Kay will pay a love check, and we call them love checks. We love to get them. And that will be a 4, 9, or 13% commission that you can earn from Mary Kay. And it doesn't come out of her 50%. This is a check that comes directly to you from Mary Kay based on the people that you sponsor, and you get that money forever and ever. Recruiter has been in Mary Kay longer than me, obviously, but I've been in Mary Kay for 20 years, and she's still making that 13% on me every single month. So what a blessing that is. Some extra bonuses that come along with team building as well. And then the third option is you can move into leadership. That's what we do in Mary Kay. I'm not your coach. I'm not your boss. I'm definitely not your mama, but I am your business coach. And so that gives you an opportunity if you move into leadership and you want to be a business coach and help other women be successful. You earn an additional income for sharing and supporting and training those women and teaching other women how to do what you do. All right, so quickly we're going to move into cars. In Mary Kay, you can earn as a brand new beauty consultant, you can earn a Chevy Cruze in either white or lipstick red. We also have the opportunity for you to earn a Toyota Camry, and we're about to add a Ford vehicle instead of the Toyota Camry, and we also have the beautiful Chevy Equinox and the black BMW. So all of those cars are black that I just mentioned. The Ford that's coming out, and I'm not going to tell you, it starts in July, so I'm not going to lie and tell you the name of it because I don't know which one it is, but it's a mid-sized vehicle. And then Chevy Equinox and the black BMW, all those are black. And then of course the appended Mary Kay, the absolute tippity top of the top is the iconic pink Cadillac. And that is just such a joy to drive and such a blessing. And so you guys, if you have a car you love or you're upside down in your payments, if you take the vehicle, Mary Kay is going to pay you 85% of your insurance and your licensed teenagers and your spouse. But if that doesn't work out for you and you have a car you love, then Mary Kay will give you the opportunity to take the cash compensation at $375, $500, or $900 a month. And you guys, I say this not to impress you, but to impress upon you that anyone can do this business. And I've saved my family over $150,000 in car payments, and not including my insurance, by driving 12 free cars. What a blessing. Because you know, money spent here or money not spent can be spent somewhere else. So what would that do for your family if you were able to generate an extra $150,000? Crazy, right? Crazy. As prizes, Mary Kay truly believed in giving women Cinderella prizes. She believed in praising women to success, and she does that through jewelry. You know, we earn every the seminar stage. Mary Kay hands out millions of dollars, diamonds, just like they're M&Ms. You know, like, here's your diamond, you get a diamond, you get a diamond, you get a diamond, you get a car. I'm not even including the cars. I'm just talking diamonds. Millions of dollars on the seminar stage every summer. That's just one. Every quarter, we get a brochure. And just for doing our job, Mary Kay lets us select prizes for our home, gifts for our family, jewelry, handbags, whatever it might be. And you know, I get it. My husband asked me when I was a new consultant, hey, why don't they just give you the money? We really need the money. Why don't they just give you the money? And I said, because we're women and we'd buy hamburger meat or shoes for our children. And so wasn't Mary Kay so smart, knowing that women, there's so many things we would never buy ourselves. And she gives us that opportunity to get those things for free. We just had a quarterly prize end, a quarterly contest. I just ordered 2 beautiful lamps for my bedroom that are just gorgeous. And I ordered an under-counter CD player, but it also Bluetooth with my phone. And it's going to be built in my cabinetry, underneath cabinetry in my kitchen. I also got to order a beautiful leather bag for the achievement that my consultants have done over the year with the Star Consultant program. So you guys, the rewards just never stop. And I love that I furnished my home. This past quarter was my 76th quarter to be a Star Consultant. So the prizes are just unbelievable, unbelievable. The prizes. And then the last one I want to leave you with is flexibility. You know, I just cannot stress to you enough. Mary Kay has been with me every phase of my children's lives. When I started, my kids were 4, 7, and 10. And at that point, to put food on the table, to do their laundry, to help them with their homework, to do all those things. And then the next phase of life came along, running kids everywhere. You know, running to cheerleading practice, running to tumbling, running to softball, running to track meets, whatever it might be, swim meets, everything my kids are involved in. I just felt like slap yellow cab on top of my car. That's all I do is run kids, right? And then I entered another phase of my life when my girls started being teenagers, started dating. And, you know, it was so important for me to be there every day when they came home from school, but more important for me to be there for them. It was more important for those little boys to know I was home every single day after school. That's what was important. And then as they grew up and they got to have the wedding of their dreams and mine, and then having grandchildren and being able to be there for my daughters and being able to put my family before my job. Now, hear me when I say this. I have never used my girls as an excuse not to work my business. I've used them as a reason to work my business, because when you are a stay-at-home mompreneur, your children see you succeed. More important, your children see you fail, and they see you get back up and go at it again. What? Success is not measured by the amount of money you make. Success is measured by your resilience and your ability to get back up and go again. Those are lessons that are caught, not taught, when you are a work from home mom. And so what a blessing it's been having total flexibility in my life. And I love what I heard someone say, and I'm sorry that I can't tell who, I don't know who to quote in this quote, but someone once said that you can work really hard to build your own dream, or someone's going to pay you to work really, really hard to build theirs. And so I knew 20 years ago that I really wanted to build my dream. And I'm hoping that that's what you'd like to do too tonight. So let me just tell you a little bit about how you get started, Mary Kay. Everybody purchases a beauty starter kit. And I'm sorry I didn't bring my prop today to show you, but your consultant has a picture of it. And I don't quite know yet on Google Live how to bring a picture in. I'm still learning. So I'm going to tell you what it takes to get started. It's been just $100. But what's different is right now that gives you well over $400 worth of retail size product that you can demo to your customers. It also has tons of samples, everything you need. Even your training materials are inside that starter kit, even your date book. So everything you need to get started to hold your initial 30 faces is in that starter kit. You guys, it is amazing. And you know what I love about it is that it's been the same price since 1992. Oh my God, you that much. They really, really do. And so I just want to ask you that there's local tax and shipping. I want to just throw that in there, $9.75, and then your local tax. But I also want to ask you the two questions now, okay? I want you to think about this for a minute. And then I want you to text this to your consultant who invited you on this call tonight. And that's how you get entered in the Michael Kors drawing. We're going to do a quick little follow-up call with you. It's only going to take about 15 minutes. She's going to be on the call. I'm going to be on the call. We're just going to give you a quick follow-up call. And this is for her training so that she will hear what I say to you so she can learn from this experience. So after everything you heard tonight, what would you say to giving this Mary Kay a start? Whatever it might look like. Maybe it's going to be the summer pilot program for you. Or maybe you just want to earn a little extra money for a vacation. But I'm going to give you A, B, C, and D, and I want you to text one of these answers to your beauty consultant. So the first answer is, I'm ready to get started. A, absolutely. I have nothing to lose and everything to gain, and I'm ready just to give this a try and see what happens. B is, buy me a cup of coffee. I need a little more information before I decide if this is something I really want to do. And C means I'd really like to remain a loyal customer and I'm just not really into discounts. Okay. And then D is definitely not for me. I'd rather stand on the corner naked and selling pencils than to do Mary Kay. All right. So A is absolutely, B is buying me a cup of coffee. C is I'd rather remain a loyal customer. I'm just not into discounts. And D is definitely not for me. I'd rather stand naked on the corner selling pencils than to do Mary Kay. All right. So you're going to text her one of those things. And the last thing you're going to text her is I want to share with you just a few final questions for you to ponder in your own mind. And then I'm going to give you the little code word that you're going to text to her so she knows you stayed on a long time. But these are some questions I want you to ponder in your mind and see if maybe these are 7 things that you thought of and that might help you to make your decision. Number 1, do you believe that God has more in store for you than what you currently have? Number 2, do you value education and do you love to learn, especially learn new things? Number 3, do you feel like you can embrace Mary Kay's philosophies of God first, family second, and career third? Number 4, can you get excited about positively impacting other women? And number 5, do you want to have and increase your financial situation, whatever that might be tonight? Number 6, are you craving and do you desire a higher degree of independence? And number 7, are you the kind of woman that loves to be a part of a team and you have the will to win? I want you to ask those. And if you can answer yes to any of those 7 questions, then I'm going to tell you, girl, you have nothing to lose. Mary Kay believes in you. All you have to do is find 10% of belief in you, in yourself. And Mary Kay has 90% belief in you. And so I don't know about you. Last time I went to the store, to Target, and spent $100, which is about, twice or 3 times a week at least. I love Target. Yeah, I'm addicted. I go home, put everything up, The only thing I have left on by Wednesday is Pop-Tarts, and it never changed my life. But what could $100 do for your life? Could it change your life? My starter kit changed my life, and it changed the life of my family. It changed the life of my 3 daughters. It changed the life of my grandchildren. What legacy are you ready to pass on to your children and your grandchildren and your family? So the last thing I want you to text to your consultant is our password for tonight, just for listening. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking time. But she does have to have the answer to those 2 questions in order to put you in to our Michael Kors drawing. So the last thing you're going to text to her is Pink Dreams. And the reason why this is our final close here is if you wake up tomorrow and this never crosses your mind at all, I mean, you've not had one pink thought at all. You've not wondered about those cars, diamond rings, trips around the world that I didn't even mention today. All of these things, if it never crossed your mind, then you know your answer. This just isn't for you. But if you can't sleep tonight and you're tossing and turning and pink Cadillacs are dancing in your brain, or her black BMWs, and you just need to get up and you need to text your consultant and say, I'm ready to get started. I'm ready to give this a try. Okay? And if you wake up tomorrow and you just can't get this out of your mind, then you've had pink dreams. And you know what? You have nothing to lose and everything to gain by giving it a try. Because if you don't try, then the answer is no. And you'll never know if this was for you. And you'll never know if God has called you to be a leader among women. So I challenge you, send your consultant a quick text of the 2 questions we just talked about. She'll send it to me and we will get you going. And I can't wait to meet you and to hear more about your dreams, your goals, your desires. Thanks so much for being on tonight. We appreciate you. God bless. Good night.